Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be working on the E350, the van. I was going up a hill on the interstate and it started acting funny once it got around 3,000 RPM. Usually I can drive on the interstate around 2.5 RPM. But if you have to go up a hill, then that's when it requires a little more power. And it started acting up. So I decided I'll take the doghouse off and take a look and see what the problem may be. As I was looking, I noticed that one of the, assuming this is a vacuum line, was cracked, and it was like pinch flat from the crack. So that would block the circulation of the air going into the engine. This is the line right here. Now this hose here was not in stock at the parts store, and did take me a couple days to get Ford to recognize what hose it was so I can order a new one. So temporarily I had to go buy a hose that didn't fit all the way, but it fit just enough to where the vehicle would run better. And of course, while you're up on the hood, you should always, glance around, see if you see anything else that looks odd or suspicious looking. Vehicles, after they get a certain age, things start to get old and brittle and start breaking or falling apart. So that's the case with this hose here. As you see the split on the top, I'm assuming that this plastic cover over the hose came off, and over time the heat got to it, and that's what caused this problem. Now, since I have repaired the vehicle, it is running better, but it's still not fully running like it should. It still has a probably like a 10% to 15% loss of power. So I will have to do another check on the vehicle. Now, while I had the vehicle, servicing it, I decided I'd go ahead and snatch this oil filter and everything off. So I get this oil changed. As you see, it is the Ford Motorcraft brand. That's all I really use if I'm not using the Royal Purple. Here's the old one in the bucket. I may try the Royal Purple in the van. I'm not sure. I know it's a little more expensive. So, and the Ford Motorcraft does pretty good. This time when I did take the filter off, it was much more easier than the whole time I have had the van. Usually I have to find a way to either use a tool or a C-clamp wrench to get it off. But this time it was pretty simple. I did notice that the oil pan plug had a slight drip to it. So next time I'm going to go ahead and use it this time. But next time I'll just go ahead and replace this plug and get a new one. More than likely the seal around the bolt, is rotting away or whatever. So it'll be time to change that. They just give it a little more snug to just make sure it's tight enough, but not too tight to where to strip it out. Don't have to change the whole oil pan. That would definitely suck. But here I'm about to get ready to drain it out and hope not to waste any on the ground. It's the only thing about this. The local parts store actually had the Motorcraft. If you buy it by the quart, it was like $2 a quart. I just went ahead and got the 5-gallon jug, or 5-quart jug, excuse me. You definitely don't want to put 5 gallons of oil in there. It won't work anymore. So yeah, 5 quarts. That's not bad though, $2 a quart. Usually it's like, at the parts store it's like $7 a quart, and if you go to Walmart it's $5 a quart. So if you can get it at $2 a quart, it's amazing. Here I had to keep loosening the plug up to get it off. I try to get it to where loose enough to where I can unscrew it with my hand. That way I can control the flow of oil coming out. Leave down in the comment section below how many miles you guys go between an oil change. Now they have some oils and filters that'll go up to 15,000 miles. Would you risk it? For me, I'm just gonna go ahead and stick with I won't go over 5,000. I wouldn't try my luck with 10 or 15. But they do have the filters and stuff. Like the Mobile One, I want to say, has the 15,000 miles that you can go. That's a lot. You would definitely want to use a name brand oil on that one. As you see, this is 4,000 miles and it's dark. So imagine if you went another 2,000-3,000, that's when that sludge start to build up and you start having problems. So 15,000 miles, it's a long way to go. Also, let me know if you have the 5.4 liter engine, and if you have had any acceleration, loss of power when you're pressing the accelerator. Still got to figure it out. I replaced the hose, but like I said, it's still not where it needs to be. So I'm definitely going to pop the hood again and take the doghouse off and take another look. But this is the oil plug. Like I said, I'll be replacing that.